hangs quietly above us, while milk foam bubbles slowly in your cup. I close my eyes and leap 30 years forward to see the way we'll gently wake things up. The steam still rises high in soft white curls as silver threads begin to weave in gray. I see us sitting here as old sweethearts, with nothing left to hurry us away. We'll share a pastry baked with brown molasses and watch the sidewalk fill with heavy coats. I'll polish up my thick reading glasses to scan the paper for your handwritten notes. The waitress brings the check without a word and leaves us sitting with a song we heard. Your laugh will carry deeper through the doorway, with soft lines folded round your gentle eyes. We'll read the news and argue over crosswords beneath these same old pale yellow skies. We'll share a pastry baked with brown molasses and watch the sidewalk fill with heavy coats. I'll polish up my thick reading glasses to scan the paper for your handwritten notes. The waitress brings the check without a word and leaves us sitting with a song we heard. Time moves like sugar swirling in a cup. It melts away before the spoon goes down. But sitting here, I know when we grow old, we'll still be lovers in this quiet town. 8:42 will tick upon the plaster, and we will sit together just like now. No need to make the ticking clock go faster. We've got forever coming anyhow. A sudden memory cuts through the quiet. I forgot to turn off the cellar light. Outside, a delivery van rolls past the glass, leaving wet tread marks on the pavement tile. The barista wipes down the mahogany bar, while steam rises slowly from a white china cup. A copper spoon rests on a folded cloth. Someone's old raincoat hangs behind the door. An apron string unties behind the kitchen wall, while butter melts onto a dark rice slice. A silver dime rolls soft across the dining floor, and gentle warmth replaces winter watch the neon sign turn pale and clear as early shadows slowly disappear. A stack of napkins sits near the register. The clock on the wall ticks behind the counter. A gentleman in tweed turns his daily paper, folding the sports page neatly into thirds. Cinnamon drifts from an open pastry case, settling gently over dusty wooden floorboards. A copper spoon rests on a folded cloth. Someone's old raincoat hangs behind the door. An apron string unties behind the kitchen wall, while butter melts onto a dark rice slice. A silver dime rolls soft across the dining floor, and gentle warmth replaces winter ice. We watch the neon sign turn pale and clear as early shadows slowly disappear. A bell above the door gives a little ring. A stranger nods hello and takes a corner seat, and every quiet detail feels alive today, like a vintage movie playing down the street. The coffee pot is refilled to the brim. The rain is stopped along the cobblestones. I pay the bill and step into the day, carrying the quiet warmth back home. Amber spilling through the blinds turns every dusty jar to gold. I sit alone with black decaf, watching the day slowly unfold. An older man in denim sits 2 stools down to my right. He slides his napkin across the wood into the quiet light. He asks if I have time to hear a lesson from his youth, and clears his throat to tell a simple truth. He told me love is like a pot left sitting on the burner. If you leave the flame too high, you burn what you would hold. So keep it low and stir it sweet for every early learner before the bell rings at the door and breakfast turns out cold. The waitress fills our porcelain cups without a single word. We listen to the sizzling grill, the sweetest sound we've heard. He says he came here 40 years with someone he adored, and though she's gone, he keeps her place across the Formica board. I watch and trace the wooden edge where her initials rest. He smiles and says that simple days are always remembered best. He told me love is like a pot left sitting on the burner. If you leave the flame too high, you burn what you would hold. So keep it low and stir it sweet for every early learner before the bell rings at the door and breakfast turns out cold. The counter clerk turns on the radio to play an old guitar. We nod in rhythm to might change for taxis I might grab. I stand up from the diner stool and wave a light goodbye. The amber light stays warm and bright beneath the morning sky. I will remember what he said when my own love starts to grow, to keep the kettle simmered sweet and take the morning slow. Thick corduroy cushions worn down to the weave hold 40 years of steam and early light. I run my thumb along the frayed cloth sleeve and watch the silver teaspoons shining bright. The waitress fills a mug with hazel blend, and suddenly the quiet room turns back. The bell above the door begins to ring. I hear a young girl laugh along the track. A heavy coat was folded by your knee, while rain tapped softly on the diner glass. You drew a tiny house for you and me upon the paper napkin, hoping time would pass. We drank our coffee cold without a word, and that was every promise that we heard. Coarse linen napkins tucked in polished brass, the smell of griddle butter in the air. I see your shadow in the window glass, with water droplets clinging to your hair. You counted pennies out to pay the bill and smiled because we had a mile to go. The bell above the door begins to ring, and all those distant years begin to show. A heavy coat was folded by your knee, while rain tapped softly on the diner glass. You drew a tiny house for you and me upon the paper napkin, hoping time would pass. We drank our coffee cold without a word, and that was every promise that we heard. The fabric fades, the color turns to gray, but touching it brings back that golden May. We were so young, with nothing left to hide, just two cheap mugs and all the world outside. I leave a silver dime beside the plate and button up my collar from the chill. The old streetcar is running a little late, but in this booth you sit beside me still.
of the hot tin tray before the front register clicks. Old Arthur sits down in his usual booth, unfolding the news from 96. He stirs in 2 spoonfuls of condensed cream and watches the window pane steam. The baker behind him is dusting the floor, while bell chimes announce someone new at the door. He folds up his coat with a practiced hand and waits for the diner to fill, while young Mary pours out a second dark cup and leaves a fresh coin by his bill. The world outside moves a little too fast, so he holds on to morning until it is past. The scent of rye toast hits the vinyl seat where 30 long years used to sit. His wife used to rest on the left-hand side and tell him his coat didn't fit. Now he smiles at the memory, soft and slow, and watches the steam rise and go. The brass teapot hums on the iron grate, while clock hands drift slowly to 8:15. He checks on his watch with a quiet nod, then slides 2 clean quarters across, while Mary collects every empty glass plate without ever mentioning loss. A neighborhood keeps every story inside, where old lovers walked and where memories hide. The neon sign buzzes against the gray brick as school kids walk by in the cold. He tips his dark felt to the girls on the curb, a gentleman 70 summers old. He buttoned his jacket against the light rain and stepped out onto the avenue floor. The smell of dark roast stayed behind in the room long after he walked through the door.
Delivery truck sighs against the curb outside, rattling the glass along the quiet street. You hang your heavy coat where the shadows hide, wiping off the dust from your tired feet. I save the corner booth away from the draft, where the radiator hums its steady beat. The waitress nods and leaves us 2 white plates. She knows we never need to read the menu now. Time slows down while the kettle waits. You poured the cream before the dark roast steamed, and talked about the years we left behind. We built our lives on modest things we dreamed, and kept the gentle promises in mind. A heavy wooden table rolls away. Your hands are worn from work you never name, searching for the words you used to say so well. The world beyond this glass keeps up its game, but here inside there is no news to tell. You smile into your cup and take a sip, leaving all your troubles on the doorstep shelf. The waitress nods and leaves us 2 white plates. She knows we never need to read the menu now. Time slows down while the kettle waits. You pour the cream before the dark roast steamed, and talked about the years we left behind. We built our lives on modest things we dreamed, and kept the gentle promises in mind. A heavy wooden table keeps us safe today, while all the busy traffic rolls away. Old friends do not require a grand excuse to sit in silence while the steam floats high. We give our weary minds a little truce and watch the golden city go on by. Finish up your toast before it's cold, my friend. There is no need to hurry out the door. We have another hour left to spend, right where we always sat in years before. A sudden question cuts across the stillness here. Did I forget to turn the heavy front door key? Outside, the neon diner sign shines soft and clear as steam begins to rise from brewed Earl Girl Grey tea. A tile floor gleams beneath the amber lights. The waitress wipes the counter with a yellow rag. An elderly gentleman folds his woven leather bag. The coffee pot is singing on the burner plate, while neon shadows linger on the wooden grate. An apron ties behind a faded checkered dress, while porcelain saucers clatter in a soft caress. The bell above the heavy doorway rings a chime, and syrup drips upon a pancake marked by time, as steady drops of rain trace lines across the pane. splashes through the sleeping town, and butter melts where golden crusts belong. The vinyl seats still hold the warmth of yesterday. The silver spoons reflect the street lights' dying glow, while old men read the news in voices hushed and slow. A nickel slides across the register's warm wood, and everything remains right where it always stood. The bell rings once again to let the cold air in. Another cup is poured before the hours begin. I watch the quiet streets unfold in silver gray, and leave a folded dollar as I walk away. The black wooden hands point straight at the 8, while steam hits the glass of the corner cafe. I close both my eyes and I step through the years to see how we look when our hair turns to gray. You hold up a spoon with a laugh in your eyes and stir in the sugar before I can speak. The world outside moves far too fast, but here in my mind the shadows grow soft. We sit side by side as the years hurry past, holding the comfort we dreamed of so oft. We will sit in the booth where the diner light shines, tracing old memories carved in the pine, pouring sweet milk as the brass teapot boils, sharing a muffin to reward all our toils, finding that love never traded its worth. The baker brings over a napkin and plate and asks if we want the usual brew. I smile at the way that you lean on my arm, just like you loved doing when our love was new. Outside on the sidewalk, the bicycles glide, while winter winds blow through the Grand Avenue. We will sit in the booth where the diner light shines, tracing old memories carved in the pine, pouring sweet milk as the brass teapot boils, sharing a muffin to reward all our toils, finding that love never traded its worth. Time is a river that carries us downstream, yet morning keeps calling us back to this place. I know when the decades have washed through our lives, I will still find my peace in the lines on your face. So let the clock run and let seasons turn round. We have a date in the morning to come. I will save you a cup when the winter sets in and walk you back home when the paper is done. Across the alley cobbled, table frame. You hang your heavy coat upon the wooden peg and sit right down before I even say your name. The barista knows the way you like your milk and cream, steaming up the mug to keep the chill at bay. We have 40 years of memories written on this tile, and another gentle hour just to watch the world go by. When trolley bells chime past a corner store, warm porcelain mugs wash grief off this floor. You trade one soft smile for sweet almond bread, leaving old worries buried under the shed, while brass jukebox tunes play steady and slow. You untie your scarf and lay it on the chair, checking for the news inside the folded paper page. Your thumb has a smudge of black newsprint ink, a gentle little mark from an easygoing age. I push the napkin basket closer to your hand, glad that we still gather here like days of long ago. We have 40 years of memories written on this tile, and another gentle hour just to watch the world go by. When trolley bells chime past a corner store, warm porcelain mugs wash grief off this floor. You trade one soft smile for sweet almond bread, leaving old worries buried under the shed, while brass jukebox tunes play steady and slow. The winter wind can blow against the window pane. It never touches us inside this yellow light. We keep each other warm with simple words and smiles, knowing everything we built turned out alright. Finish up your tea before the steam goes thin. I will grab our hats and open up the door. We will walk together down the sidewalk paving, just the way we always did in years before. A single worry breaks the quiet room before the kettle starts its steady humming. The brass bell hangs idle beside the glass door, while pale light coats every copper tabletop. Old Mr. Henderson adjusts his reading glass, tracing newspaper lines printed 40 years ago. The grinder hums its familiar song, the counter clerk pours milk so long, and shadow plays across the tile floor. The porcelain cups chime soft in the tray, a gentle steam drifts toward the glass display. Warm toasted rice sends the cold wooden booth, where forgotten letters told the simple truth. A brass clock ticks against the floral print wall, its steady beat catching each crumb as it falls. The girl behind mopping the zinc counter where grease spots remain outside the window. A delivery van rolls slow, the porcelain cups chime soft in the tray. A gentle steam drifts toward the glass display. Warm toasted rye scents the cold wooden booth, where forgotten letters told the simple truth. Raindrops beat on the front window pane, slow footsteps echo from down the main lane. A silver napkin dispenser catches the glow, holding back stories only long timers know. The front door latch clicks softly into place, leaving a sweet scent of cinnamon and space. Another quiet hour finds its gentle way home, where no one who steps inside ever feels alone. Did the baker ever find his missing ring? I watch the steam rise slowly from my mug. A sparrow sits outside upon the ledge. My coat is buttoned tight against the damp. I wonder if the postman brought the news, or if he stopped to watch the river flow. The waitress wipes the counter near the clock. A silver bell rings softly at the door. My thoughts drift off to winters long ago, before the city learned to move so fast. A nickel buys a window seat to watch the morning street, where heavy tread and hurried step in silent rhythm meet. The dark rose cools to amber as the slow clock ticks along, and distant streetcars hum the notes of some forgotten song. That lady with the floral scarf came back. She orders tea and turns another page. I think about the letter in my vest, the one I wrote before the frost set in. The radio plays softly from the shelf, a tune my mother sang when I was small. Time moves like warm molasses on a plate. One thought leads to another till the hour grows late. The bell above the entryway rings twice and then goes still. I drift across the years while sunlight climbs the windowsill. A nickel buys a window seat to watch the morning street, where heavy tread and hurried step in silent rhythm meet. The dark rose cools to amber as the slow clock ticks along, and distant streetcars hum the notes of some forgotten song. The baker stirs a fresh pot by the wall. I pay my bill and leave the corner booth. The rain has stopped along the boulevard. I leave my lingering questions at the door. This little nick on the nickel plate catches the light from a dusty window pane. I stir the cream until the black turns brown, watching the steam sweep away the rain. The waitress knows I take my toast real dry. She doesn't ask how fast the years went by. The radio plays a soft and slow guitar, reminding me how comfortable we are. A gentle hum of conversation spreads across the floor, while old Mr. Miller hangs his hat beside the door. And every quiet second feels like landing on soft ground, where nobody hurries and the sweetest peace is found. My trench coat rests upon the wooden chair, smelling of wool and a touch of autumn air. I trace the varnish where the wood is thin, feeling the calm that is settling within. The clock behind the counter ticks so slow. There is no place I really need to go. The bell above the entryway rings clear. It feels so good to spend my morning here. A gentle hum of conversation spreads across the floor, while old Mr. Miller hangs his hat beside the door. And every quiet second feels like landing on soft ground, where nobody hurries and the sweetest peace is found. When life was young, I chased every passing train, running through storm clouds, ignoring all the pain. Now all I want is a corner and a cup, watching the warm golden steam drift up. I leave a quarter on the checkered cloth. The counter boy is sweeping off the frost. I fold my paper, step into the street, grateful for the simple friends I meet. Burnt butter and roasted chicory drift past the glass door, settling slow on the Formica counter and polished pine wood floor. Samuel hangs his wool coat on the third brass hook by the wall, nodding once to the girl in the apron who answers his silent call. He folds his newspaper twice before taking his seat, while steam rises soft from the mug, warming his hands from the street. The bell above the entryway gives off its familiar chime. Another quiet morning ticking gently on borrowed time. He always orders roasted dark with cream upon the side, and reads the local marriage news with gentle quiet pride. A silver dollar finds the tray before he turns to leave, carrying 40 years of grace tucked right inside his sleeve. The counter girl pours 2 extra drops of hazelnut and sweet, remembering how as Clara used to like her morning treat. He does not have to say a word, the mug is already placed, a simple rhythm kept for years that time has not erased. Outside the window Some folks need a grand orchestra to feel like they belong, but Samuel finds his comfort in a silver tea kettle song. The world outside is rushing fast to beat the traffic light, while here the slow spoons stir the dark and keep the memory bright. He always orders roasted dark with cream upon the side, and reads the local marriage news with gentle, quiet pride. A silver dollar finds the tray before he turns to leave, carrying 40 years of grace tucked right inside his sleeve. He buttoned up his collar tight and tipped his faded hat. The counter girl just smiled back from where the register sat. Tomorrow at 6:15 sharp, the chair will wait once more. This heavy oak frame sinks into the floor tiles, anchor of 1,000 quiet starts. I pull the seat out slowly with a smile, thinking of a boy with restless hearts. He used to sit right here and tap your shoe, afraid the world was slipping out of view. The steam still rises from the ceramic rim, as memories of a younger face grow dim. You thought every mistake would last forever, but time has made us calmer and much clever. Wish I could tell you that the rain always stops before noon, that missing that early train brought a blessing in disguise real soon. You held your breath too long, waiting for the world to notice your name, while the sweetest part of living was the quiet grease on the window pane. So drink your dark roast slowly, and let the young heart rest. The waitress brings the check on yellow paper, just like she did 40 years ago. You used to count your nickels for the waiter, scared of running out or moving slow. I see your shadow sitting by the glass, wondering if the stormy days will pass. You survived the broken promise in July, and the winter when you couldn't see the sky. Every tear you spilled became a seed of grace that led us to this comfortable place. Leave the extra change upon the Formica top. Forgive yourself for every time you had to stop. I am living proof you made it through the night, and every little thing turned out all right. A sudden memory cuts the stillness, just as the barista pours the cream. The brass milk pitcher gleams under yellow lamps, while cool damp street air slides through the door. Old leather stools line the mahogany bar, where steam rises soft from a porcelain bowl. The baker sweeps flour from his linen apron. A jazz record spins at 33. Outside the window, the town wakes up slow, and warmth fills the room where we used to be. Dark roasted hazelnut coats every spoon, while glass pastry cases display frosted dough. An old grandfather clock chime rings out clear, and white tile floors mirror the gentle glow. Sweet butter smells drift toward the corner booth, where quiet contentment replaces all fear. A newspaper rests on the marble table, crossword half finished in faded blue ink. An elder man adjusts his woolen cap, tapping his saucer with a gentle clink. Outside, the trolley glides down wet iron rails, leaving a shadow across the pane. Dark roasted hazelnut coats every spoon, while glass pastry cases display frosted dough. An old grandfather clock chime rings out clear, and white tile floors mirror the gentle glow. Sweet butter smells drift toward the corner booth, where quiet contentment replaces all fear. The espresso tap clicks as the hot drip falls. Shadows retreat from the dark wooden walls. Every small ritual here stays the same, a sanctuary carved from a simple frame. The front doorbell tinkles as strangers walk in. The counter clerk smiles and passes a tray. I fold up my napkin and step to the street, carrying this peaceful warmth into the day. Where do old brass keys go when the locks are replaced? I wonder that while pouring cream into dark porcelain. The steam curls up, making shapes like a face I used to know. Or maybe it's just a smudge on the glass panel near the radiator. The newsboy outside has a hole in his left shoe, and my thumb finds the small crack in this china cup again. The bell above the door gives a single golden ring. I forget if I came here to write or just to hear someone sing. A brass kettle whistles while the tile floor gleams, and I trade 30 pennies for a handful of dreams. The baker stirs the batter with a heavy wooden spoon, while a needle finds the starts to move, finding simple comfort in a slow, cozy groove. Mrs. Higgins always takes her tea with 2 drops of lemon. Her husband used to paint the porch every single April. I wonder if he left the blue paint cans in the cellar, or if she sold them all at the churchyard sale 5 summers back. The radiator clinks like a spoon in a jar, and my mind wanders off to a quiet, distant star. Thoughts drift like feathers over tabletop wood, remembering the things that I thought I understood. No need for answers when the coffee tastes right, just a warm little corner filled with soft golden light. I leave a small silver coin beside my napkin fold. The rain has stopped outside and the air is turning cold. I walk through the doorway into the busy street, grateful for the quiet place where old memories meet.